Mm-hmm. You guys want a basketball?
Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago ones? MP, you're about to go off.
Yo, MP, let's go.
Hi everyone and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at some stats for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's MP, and it's Capella in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Dick, and it's Walter in at the 3, the small forward. You look at Toronto, they've split their first 2 games in the NBA Cup. They have a 1-1 record in the group stage.
Yeah, if they lose, they'd need a miracle to advance. 3 wins normally put you in the mix, so they absolutely need this one.
And then the situation for the Heat. This is a huge game for them in the NBA Cup. They're 2-0. A win tonight gets them close to the knockout round.
Oh, yeah, B.A. If they can win this one on the road, a 3-0 record means you've got 1 foot in the knockout round. But if they get a loss, they'll probably need help to get it out of the group.
And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
And it's the Heat with the ball. After the basket by Toronto.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Well, Emmanuel quickly is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball doors.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the night. And that one falls for Pirtle. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked Coach what he wanted his guys to do against him, and Coach said to not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like they're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
Appreciate the report, Ali. Here's Dick. Miami making their last shot. Second chance effort. The shot by Pirtle, no good. Outside Jaquez to the paint. MP. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Memphis. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Checking out Miami, they've shown their potential, but we've seen it in flashes. If they want to move up this list, it may take better focus and commitment.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Inside. Here's Barnes.
With the wingspan over 7 feet, Adebayo is a hard guy to score on.
Picked by Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And Walter gets it to go on the assist from Barnes.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
MP up top. He's guarded by Barnes. MP no good. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaping no doubt.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And now a look at the toughest defenses around the league. 4th, the Heat.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
MP. Uneasy, too, on the layup. MP's got 8.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Quickly, passes to Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. Heat trail by 4. MP with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I love the emphasis right there by MP, sending a message to the defense.
Dick, the pass to Quickly. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Walter from outside. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. And Fox has got the ball here for the Heat. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
Good ball.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And it's Dick off the drive. On the wing quickly. 1:04 left to play in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's MP. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Ooh, 7 for 9 in the first quarter. He's on fire.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his 2nd foul.
Bridges, he's checked in for Toronto. And Miami also making a switch. Hero's checked in. 46 seconds left to play in the first. And it's quickly with a miss. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Here's MP. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Quickly outside. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3. Quickly's got 5. Heat trail by 3. MP inside. He's working on Pirtle. And MP with a basket on the assist by Hero.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. Changes here for the Raptors. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Barnes. And Emmanuel Quickly subbed in for Wallace. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Miami. MP comes in for Hero. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Holland. Hunter with the doubles. Here's Poeltl. Here's Dick. Another shot. They shoot again. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Capella. MP inside. Guarded by Dick. MP battles him inside. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Miami leading by 8. The slam by MP.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Emmanuel Quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Bridges outside. Kicks it to Quickly. And again, Toronto, no good. Miami has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Bridges.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
the previous play is under review.
even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really just...
And so it's the Miami Heat feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back after this word.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. Let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
Since I never talk about myself, I'm going to say it's a blast watching him destroy the other teams. Reminds me of myself, and I like how he's going about it in different ways. The defense thinks they have him figured out, then he switches it up and keeps pouring in points. Reminds me of somebody I know. You know him too, Ernie. You know him too, Kenny.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Heat.
They love to run. At times it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three. The tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. De'Aaron Fox is out there with MP. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward position. Here's MP. 2 points. That one goes. MP's got 26.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they...
We've got Grady Dick. Holland out there with Miles Bridges.
Yeah.
And it's Mobo in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
Pass to Holland. Bridges outside. Of course, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, BA, so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about? If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Holland for 3. To the wing, right side. Fires the 3. The rebound by Ware.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
I admit that.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Outside Dick takes a 3. Sinks the tray.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
MP inside. On the break. Here's Holland. And it's Miami with a rebound. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
You gotta love MP's creativity. It's so fun watching him throw it down like this.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And the foul called on MP. Here's MP. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Dick. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
With the 7-footer. And MP with a nice bucket inside. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
Very hard to score in the paint in this league, but MP earns those 2.
The open shot, Barnes. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hero finds MP. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. That one falls. MP's got 34.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyler Hero.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And the basket by MP.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Hero against Quickly. Pass to MP. Shot from 16. No good off the glass. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team,
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Way to bring home that W. Get ready to rumble, young blood.
What up, Chris?
MP, glad you made it. Ready to run some 3-on-3s?
Let's get it.
Come around, come around. Yeah, that's how I do it. Yeah, you can't shoot. Help him out. Check it. Don't let him shoot that. Just run it out. Just have your range, man. Come back here. Got lucky on that one. I got yours, I got yours. Yo, switch, switch. Oh, too far for you. What? Come on. Got to be kidding.
Ah!
Keep on, keep on, keep on. Hey. Hey, watch him, watch him, watch him. Go now, go now. Hey, what's the count? Hey, let's go, move around. Help him out, help him out. Or, who cares? Let's go. Yo, check rock. Hey, good ball, good ball. Check it. Support, support. Yikes. It ain't even windy out here. Hey, yo, right here. Ah, you saw that? He hit me. Ah, that's fine. Hey, interference, interference. Check. Run it again. Run it again. Come on. Don't worry about it. You're shooting that. Who's up? Who's up? Oh, you just need to stay on line. Give me that 2K, yo. Yo, what you got? I'm a beast out here. 10 to 16. Check. Hey, that's a -1 with that miss. Yo, check rock. Over. Yo, watch him. No shot.
Come.
Competition is no joke. It's the only way you get better, though. You'll get him next time.
Appreciate you, man. No doubt.
Ready to work, coach. Sorry, not running drills today. You can shoot around, but I got to work on my game too.
Okay.
Feeling you, MP.
If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word EAT along with your issue and C quotation to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address the concern immediately. Make sure to secure
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got
I'll be my last switch I'm doing.
a chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. Take a look at Clark. He's a ways down the ladder. If the award was given out today, but there's still time in this season for him.
And he has been contributing, just not quite enough to make him one of the early season candidates for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, but I do like the build-up right now. He's getting up to speed. He's getting used to his role on the team, the minutes that he's going to play. And we'll see how he progresses as the season moves along.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Johnson is out there with Wallace. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Rizachet, and it's Bassey in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Heat, you've got MP. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Adebayo. And it's Fox, and it's Mobo in at the 5 spot. And for MP in this last group stage game, it's very important for him to have a great performance.
Yeah, MP has to be happy with his team's position in this final group stage game. All you can ask for is a chance to advance. Remember, MP's made it known he wants to lift that NBA Cup.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be... Now, here is Young. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Brandon Clark. Trae Young is out there with Johnson. And it's Westbrook in at the power forward position. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Blazers really contributed. He scored 22 points, and he did a good job to dish out a few assists to his teammates as well. Once again, he got into a rhythm, and there was nothing anybody could do to stop him. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt, and I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're gonna grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Atlanta with the ball, following the miss by MP. Back to Young, fires the 3, hits it from three-point range. Young's got 9 points.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
And MP throws it down.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Young. Following the score by Miami. Buffed in, no good. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And the Hawks making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. In fourth, the Heat.
Well, over the past couple weeks, this defense has found itself locked in. They've played hungry and they've played physical.
Here's MP. Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you combine the focus with the balance, and MP not allowing the defense to throw him off his game.
Young outside. Pass to Clark. And Ware pulls it down.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
A nice shot by Young.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
The Hawks trail by 16. You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox. I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Young is double. Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Atlanta making some changes. Reza Shea is coming in for Brandon Clark. And it's Johnson in for Young. Here's Buffkin. He's covered by Hero.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's MP. Atlanta with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
MP, field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Physical D trying to knock MP off his game. He ain't having it.
The Hawks trail by 19. Here's Johnson. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's MP. And that one, good. MP's got 20 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
If you get it to MP that close to the hoop, he's going to cash in.
And stolen by MP. Pass to Hero. MP with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 24 points for him.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Johnson. Out to Wallace. 3-pointer. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Johnson wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP.
And just very little chance of that pass finding the target from that distance.
Here's Wallace. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Wallace has got 9. MP has been leading the charge for Miami. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Miami Heat.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch of high percentage looks.
Yeah, great chemistry at that end. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoop.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
MP out there with Fox. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Mobo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. With his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA, thanks. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Inside, and that one's good, Bessie. Bassey's got his second basket of the night.
Yes, but they won drops after the 0-of-3 start.
Adebayo finds MP. Reza Shea with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Wallace. Jaquez with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Johnson outside. Off target from three-point range. Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Miami again turning it over.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Adebayo. He's right around 13 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
It keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
And he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 34.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Poked away and stolen by MP. Here's Fox. And the basket is good. Fox has got 7 points in the game.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
And stolen by MP. Puts it up from 12. Off the left rim and out.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
Reza Shea wide open. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
For the 3. And it's Reza Shea missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
I love the strong finish by MP, leaving no room for error with the flush.
Now, here is Young. He's got 12. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And one of those guys, Brad, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of
Spot time,
playing against
what?
Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game
as a small player, and that's what Trey is, but what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
And the Hawks making a change here. Called the Heat. De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. And think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there.
On the court for Atlanta, Wallace is out there with Johnson. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Puffkin in at the point. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Wallace misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the basket by MP.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pass to Clark. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Johnson. Miami grabs the miss. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. MP right side. That one falls. MP's got 44.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Johnson kicks to Johnson. Oh,
man. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. The offensive rebound to the middle. Here's MP, and he finishes nicely on the layup. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Puffkin, no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. MP inside. Johnson's there. MP, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Johnson. Here's Clark. And it's Miami with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. MP against Clark. And that one's good. MP's got 48. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Traps in the tray.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Atlanta's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Puffkin, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's MP. Puffkin with the rebound. Puffkin's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with 1 left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
The 3. Puffkin with the bucket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Keon Johnson.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
So he comes up empty at the line.
It's going to be the same score last game.
So Miami takes this one by a big margin. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup. 4-0. They are group winners.
As we enter the knockout stage, one of my favorites.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. MP got the job done tonight, as usual. Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.
So I'm gonna let you all the following clip here, part 3 basketball. Part 3 will be out. I'll let you all part 3. I hope so. Guys, now part 3 hits. Guys, now part 400 of basketball. Guys, I'll see you on part 3. I guess now, see you guys next time. You subscribe. Goodbye. And see you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Part 3. See you guys next time.